When I think of the Matrix, I think of this scene here, where Neo and Trinity are surrounded by guards, guns, bullets. Time slows down as they return fire or dodge out of the way of oncoming bullets. Now, imagine if instead of Neo, it was Deadpool. That's what my friend Pedro is, and it's awesome. After a long night of partying, you wake up in the basement of a butcher shop with a hangover so bad you forgot who you are and how you got here. Not to mention, you wholeheartedly trust a magical floating banana named Pedro. The game starts off pretty simple, but you'll soon find out that the butcher is a gun-smuggling mob boss, and you end up killing one of his henchmen in self-defense. Probably. After you kill some dudes, Pedro rips open a dimensional vortex and brings you into his realm, where he teaches you the power of bullet time and double aiming. Later, you'll learn to dodge bullets like a ballerina, and it's these three mechanics that really tie the gameplay together and make it fun. Level after level, I found myself wanting to get better at the game, especially since they started introducing grades at the end of each level. Alright, I think I did pretty okay that level. Yeah. This game's broken. Soon they start introducing new weapons and more creative ways to kill, like the zip line, or ricocheting bullets off of panels and frying pans. My favorite part of the game is the first boss fight. In an attempt to escape, Pedro convinces you to steal a motorcycle, only to be followed by the Butcher Boys in vehicles of their own. It's just high-octane vehicular combat at this point, doing whole flips over cars with my motorcycle while releasing a storm of bullets in front of and behind me. It's fast-paced, high-action, and I can do wheelies. It's just rad. Finally, Mitch the Butcher shows up, and you have to defeat him before he can escape to Gastown. It's simple combat, but it's still just as fun as being chased around and shot at by everyone else. All 5 boss fights are unique, which keeps the game fresh after running and gunning after every level. Not to mention the few levels that are mostly movement and puzzle based, like most of Arc 3, where Pedro rips open the dimensional barriers yet again, pulling you into his realm, only this time the surreal world has been invaded by haters. Which, of course, Pedro would prefer you got rid of them. Amongst all the killing and acid trips, Pedro is actually what keeps the game down to earth. His satirical comments on the mundane when the entire game revolves around being thrusted into very situational and unique circumstances is comical. Nothing about what you are doing in the game is normal, and it's great. The game's story lacks depth, but it tries to make up for it towards the end with plot twists, which, admittedly, the last one did leave me with goosebumps, even if it was super cliche. But the focus really isn't on the story, it's the gameplay, which it nails. I'm not one for replaying games unless something about it really digs into my brain, and my friend Pedro has me hooked.